I'm Scott, aka Sketchy McDoodles, according to Instagram and YouTube. It's Amazon Day. My some Amazon orders have arrived, and I'm not entirely sure what's in there, but we'll find out. It's art supplies, obviously. I do know that one of my orders was delayed. It was a keyboard, Bluetooth keyboard for my iPad. So let's just check out what I got. Let's see what it is. So I've been watching 1000. If you're a YouTube fan, he's a big YouTuber, and Tenhan does just some amazing stuff. He'll do murals, he'll do paintings, he'll do digital art, makes shirts. He does all kinds of crazy shit, and big inspiration. Check out Tenhan. But anyway, he does a lot of stuff with acrylic paint, and so I've decided I wanted to take a swing at it and see what that looks like, see if I like it. And I did a little bit of it, I think last night, and it's definitely more difficult than it looks. But I'm excited to give it a shot. Now he'll buy very expensive paint, golden, brain golden. He'll buy golden high flow acrylic. I am not that committed. I just want to see if I can kind of do it, and if it's something I like, maybe I'll invest more. Let's see what's in here. This could be dangerous. I don't know what I ordered. Oh yes. So I have some acrylic markers. They're acrylic paint markers that I had gotten from Amazon, obviously, and they are Sharpie acrylic markers, and they're kind of sweet. So I wanted some more, like try some different brands. Like these are really good, but there's a fairly limited color going on there, color palette. So I ordered a couple different packs of just like cheap acrylic markers. These are dual tip, good for detailing on your acrylic painting. So yeah, excited to have those. Gonna be trying them out. Next up, this I don't even have to unbox. I'm going to, but I don't have to. So this is a looks like mice maybe got a hold of it, but this is a wet palette. So if you're painting and you're slow like I am, keep a knife on you, and you want to keep your paints from drying up, or even if you want to start a project and maybe late at night you start it and you want to work on it the next day, but you don't want to use more paint or throw the paint away that you've already gotten out, or you've got your colors already mixed right. This will keep your paint from drying out for days, according to Tenhan. This is the style I went with. I thought it was pretty sick. I'm very excited to try it out. So let's take a look. It comes with wet dry accessories. It has a elastic band to keep the whole thing together. Very nice. There is a welcome card from the company. Very nice. This thing was, I think it was like $20, maybe 24. I don't recall for sure, but you will save so much money on, and not just money you're gonna save, but not having to go through the effort of re-getting your paints out the next day or later that day or 2 days away. Just having it already out and ready to go, so you can work on whatever you're working on. It's very cool. Comes with the lid. There's a brush holder, so you can prop your brushes up on that guy. Keep them off of whatever, your table, I guess. There's a, looks like a paint tray. Just a regular old paint tray, you know, if you aren't worried about it drying out. A room for your brushes right there. That's really nice. Let's see what else we got. Does this come apart? This does not come apart, does it? Okay, so that's just a nice tray. And then let's take a look inside the little pouch. It's got a security seal. I'm not sure why, but cool. Okay, so inside this little pouch, this is what I was looking for. So these are the wet mats. So these are like sponge-like material. They will go inside of the tray and get them damp. Oh, they're soft. These will go inside your tray, something like this. You'll get those damp, and then they've got these sheets of, I'm guessing it's going to be like a tissue paper or something maybe very thin. Yeah, very thin paper that you'll place on top of your damp sponge-like material. And then you put your paints on that and it's good to go. And then when you're done, you just throw your paper away and dry out your mat. Very cool. Very cool. Super excited for that. I am a slow worker, so not having to rush to finish something to save on paint, that's going to be huge. Yeah, dig it. Dig it. All right, now let's see what's in the mystery box. Possibly. Oh, stuff's shifting. Opens from the top. Handy knife. Oh yes. Oh yes. Something else I'm excited for. It's a jar of gesso. And if you ain't got gesso, you ain't got shit. I'm just kidding. I've never even heard of gesso before watching Tenhan. But gesso is a kind of like a surface prep. Like you'll paint a layer of the gesso onto your canvas or your chopping board or whatever you're painting. Then you'll let it dry or blow dry it. I also own a blow dryer now. And then you'll sand it down and maybe put another coat down, and that'll prepare the surface to take the acrylic paint. It'll kind of take that paint better, and it'll provide an even and smoother surface to paint on, which is very exciting. I tried a little bit of painting on a raw canvas, and it's bumpy, and you have to go over the line a couple times to get it to take sometimes. So I'm excited to try this out. Very excited. All right, what else we got? Oh, fat brushes. I ordered some fat brushes, mainly for applying the gesso, but also toning the canvas when I get to that point. Cheap brushes, super cheap, but I'm going to try them. And then I ordered some of these. These are the detail brushes. Tenhan recommended these. He said they work every bit as good as the expensive ones that he buys, and he actually prefers these. These were like $8 for all these brushes. They're Jerry Q detail brushes and liner brushes. So if you're gonna do some painting, give those a try. I'm excited to try them. And then what else do we have? A fat box. A fat box of cheap ass acrylic paint. But there's 30 different colors, and I have a plan. I have a plan for these. So he had mentioned in one of his videos that if you didn't want to spend, $80 for a bottle of large bottle of gesso, or not gesso, excuse me, golden paint, you could take some of your cheap acrylic paint and get a bottle of golden titanium white and just use a darker color than you were planning on using, and kind of improve or upgrade your cheap paint with a little bit of golden paint. So I also ordered a bottle of like a 4-ounce bottle of titanium white golden paint, high flow paint. So I don't know how that hack is going to work out, but I'm definitely going to try it. That's a lot of that's a brick of paint. It's insane. But yeah, so supply day, and I've got more supplies coming, obviously. But yeah, I also started. I think my first commission piece. My dad wanted something made for a hat. So stay tuned. I'll probably post that so you can see it. All right. Thanks. Our soldiers expected to defend themselves against UFOs. And what happens when the same UFOs return?